I'm just there and I hold the others because just there and in the streets and the street just empty, boring. So I say, oh, we come do a show. You understand? But the thing is now, people, scare tactics, the worst tactics on the planet. Well, what these people are doing now, they're using scare tactics. You understand? And as I tell us, down pan the land now, people start eat all dog. Yes, people. Good Jamaican people start eat dog as a living. Dog eat dog. Remember the Bible tell us, in the last days you shall see dog eat dog. Because them youth nowadays call themselves dog. What go on my dog? What up my dog? No, they may eat literally dog, they may eat people. Trust me. And then remember, the Bible again tell us, I shall have many mansions, and they shall not fall to the gates of hell. No, people. I already tell us that Bill Gates saw hell come from, and now every church now, the people, Bill Gates are telling for lockdown, and then the prime minister them in a phone country, they do it too. I think I send kids to one of them country, the volcano Europe, people. No, volcano Europe. And guess what the prime minister tell the people themselves? Them can't go up on the boat to save them life until them take the vaccine. Now, people, don't tell me for the wickedness that. Or they tell me that if only enough go get up now and go hold the government them and they look a 40 politician them and do enough to do with them. Cause now we all know that the vaccine people are killer. We all know it. And these politicians tell the people them they're send kids to one name. Say, I forgot burn up in the volcano ashes, people. Now, people, and wanna sit down on the yard every day and happy. Wanna happy every day on the yard. See there now.
An extraordinary picture from the Southern Caribbean tonight, and mass evacuations now underway. A volcano erupting, ash miles into the air. Take a look. The volcano erupting on the island of St. Vincent. Thousands ordered to leave the area. Crews standing by.
Hold on there.
Authorities allow.
Cause put this on big screen, cause enough I wanna look at ignorant, fool, stupid people who still believe say party and dance and everything that we don't want to go back to normal. No, people. We don't want to go back to normal. We want to go back to we are going to the future. And our future is not nothing what them call for them normalness, people. Our future is all about loving, sharing, kindness. That is our future, people. A future where everybody give to one another, everybody share one love. Make you love there, people. Because nothing I got about one line I tell nothing like that. Rotation, how you tell a rotation on the video? Rotation. How am I find it? Hold on the people. Can't no phone go say line I tell them.
Turn it off.
So oh no. So people make you up the video because the video now No, so anyway, that may find a video for the people. Because as me do the video now, one bag of things are coming, WhatsApp are coming. So
An extraordinary picture from the southern Caribbean tonight, and mass evacuations now underway. A volcano erupting, ash miles into the air. Take a look. The volcano erupting on the island of St. Vincent. Thousands ordered to leave the area. Cruise ships standing by, but tonight reports authorities allowing only those vaccinated to head to those ships. Here's Gina Benitez.
Tonight, the monstrous eruption on St. Vincent Island spewing ash into the sky. A pilot reported seeing the plume rising to 25,000 feet.
Those with children at the front, please.
A massive evacuation underway, some 16,000 people. The ash raining down, stopping a high-speed ferry rescue because of the dangerous conditions.
Can't see anything.
Now tonight, 4 massive cruise ships are standing by offshore, waiting for orders to carry evacuees to neighboring islands. Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity sending those ships. Local health officials making the decision to only board evacuees who have already been vaccinated against COVID. Thousands of others staying on land, sent to local hotels in the safe zones as a second, smaller eruption is reported tonight. Now, David, we spoke with one of the cruise lines, and they said they are not making vaccinations mandatory for boarding that boat, but they are leaving that up to local health officials. David?
Right, our transportation correspondent, Gio Benitez. Gio, thank
now people, so on here we're going now. The cruise ship themselves, you know, is not telling the people them to come on there with vaccine. Not the cruise ship, you know. So if it was for the cruise ship them alone, you know, what wanna say, but white people are wicked. Is the local maroon government dirty stinking people them. I tell the people them, I tell the local police them, say don't let on anyone on the ship unless them get the vaccine. So remember, you know, so you know, say a killer for no one another. You say uno are the wicked people against one another. No, we all know say the vaccine kill. Remember, you know, from them I say COVID or Corona, they are Jamaica. I personally 100%, not even 91 of people, 100% of show you percent of people cannot tell about no COVID victim what we personally know. Within the market, within the bus stop, no police can tell about, or no military can tell about no COVID people what them personally know over here. But from them carry the vaccine about last month, we can tell you how much people what we know said the vaccine kill. We can tell you how much people, 4 to 5 JDF soldiers dead already. Michael Sharp dead already. We know Sir Bruce Golden get it in at the hospital. That ex-prime minister. We know say it killed 2 nurse or doctor or what they want to call themselves. We know say it killed the politician brethren down a country. Those are people on the land, you know, what we know about, you know, what we know about the vaccine kill. Or who dead after them take the vaccine. Who was in perfect health order, them dinner, before them take the vaccine. So if we can prove and show how much people the vaccine kill from it come here, but yet still we cannot prove or show how much people them say COVID or Corona kill. Only time we hear about them people is on the TV and on the radio. So people, so who to tell me now? Them people, no people. Remember, you know, the Royal Caribbean and all those ships, big up the owner for them. The owner for them doesn't require no one who take the vaccine for company, because the one of them for the ship already knows that the vaccine is a killer. So if the one of them for the ship go talk that out of them mouth, and once somebody got dead on the ship from the vaccine, people, The owner for the ship know say them a go prison. The owner for the ship know say them a go prison. So now, but the look dirty politician now. Let me see. Show this again, people, because who not for say all them people are wicked. Andrew only say they go roll. Because me the check say Peter Phillips to the people. But Peter Phillips take Bill Gates money and run with it. And say him have drops it. So now Andrew one is left now a kill off the people them.
An extraordinary picture from the southern Caribbean tonight, and mass evacuations now underway. A volcano erupting, ash miles into the air. Take a look. The volcano erupting on the island of St. Vincent. Thousands ordered to leave the area. Cruise ships standing by. But tonight reports authorities allowing only those vaccinated to head to those ships. Here's Gio Benitez.
Tonight, the monstrous eruption on St. Vincent Island spewing.
Yo, the man said the cruise ships authority, not the cruise ship worker, you know, not the cruise ship captains, you know, not the cruise ship people who own the cruise ship. The cruise ship authority. Who's cruise ship authority? The people upon the berth. The people upon the port. Where the ship come berth up. You see me tell about berth paper again, people. So what them tell us now? If you go up on the ship, you know, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent give orders to the cruise ship authority. If you don't let you nobody, if you save them life, who don't take the vaccine. That means all of the people them now who are going to run for them life now, them still give them life. All of the people who's running to save them life is giving away them life. So some people stay back and say, yo, we not take the vaccine. So them people stay in some hotel and something, but the other rest are how much? 16,000 people. I forgot to take the vaccine. Them people who extra coward. But there are some people who are St. Vincent say them nah, before they take the vaccine, they murder the volcano kill them. For sure, so these people smart. Let me say. Only a joke on the comedian thing on the because big up the Facebook people and the Twitter people because a lot of people make some fake page with the Paramount chief stating that I'm flying to England to go to the Duke funeral. People, I don't say nothing like that, but nevertheless, people, I still say condolence to Queen Elizabeth and the royal family for the last of them last. Condolence to DMX family for the last of them last. Condolence to Dr. Jeffter Ford family for the last of them last. You understand? So I am a person, I am a humanitarian. I don't say black, I don't say white, I don't say green, I don't say gold. I see earthlings and you all are one for me. I see maroons. But now, so the people them now are St. Vincent and that we talk about now. Because enough want to come on the show to come jokey. Listen me. They keep a black party as a show you done. Everyone they get black. Everyone on the goons they get black. Because the fool no hell. All when them kill you off, you see like kicky. No wonder why the Chinese them say black people are monkey. No wonder why Bill Gates put up on his website and talk out of mouth say black people are monkey. Una fool, una laughter. And una dead first. And then I'll know Minnesota lick out against Bill Gates. I rag up on Bill Gates social media them and they cuss Bill Gates. But you know what, come from my social media and come cuss the Paramount and come try to jokify out the Paramount when I fool the life me save. You see why you a real monkey enough for you? You see why enough of you people are real monkey? Then you gonna tell me say if I'm the Paramount, why me not talk standard English? Why me not twacky? Good afternoon, people. This is the Paramount Chief. It is sad for me to say that the people in St. Vincent is dying and the government over there is evil and they're wicked and they're also working for Bill Gates. Yes, I know why you're talking to people, but listen me. I am talking in the way or the common people them can understand. Remember, say I have a law degree. But remember, say different from that. I'm also the Paramount, so and also in music business, and I also have several business, so I can twang if I want to. But people, that wasn't our real language. May go back in our Coptic language. We go back in our Patois language. We go back in our African language. Good, come here, go on, sir. That is how we chat. That's the common people them can understand. So, what about the St. Vincent? Let me say who controlling St. Vincent now, because I'm not even too care for them. St. Vincent Prime Minister.
Ralph Gonsalves is the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Ralph Gonsalves, people, see me? One more the colonial leader of these people, you don't see him? So, one more the slave master of these people, see that? Ralph Gonsalves, people, see that? One more the colonial master. Now, this is a dirty piece of filth. This dirty piece of, what I don't know. I go tell the people them say, if them not take the COVID vaccine, them can't go up on the ship. Ralph, people, I don't like him. No. Gonsalves, Ralph Gonsalves, people. So I'm named Gonsalves. Say no, say the killer for St. Vincent. See the people still under slavery. No. Father God shook a volcano down there. And what the man said, if you don't take the vaccine, you're not to go on a ship. People, somebody from St. Vincent call me now. The number to call, people. The number to call is 1876 1876 508 4448 1876 504448. Call me now, people. Somebody from North St. Vincent, call me. Because this is what them not, that's why the news, you know, people. The news is not bringing what is going on. So, you know, they are food in the yard and check so everything all right. See that down at 80. Them burn up all the Prime Minister vehicle down the people. One bag of riot to go on down the people, but the news now show no. Them kill over 5 African Prime Minister people from December till now. And the news now telling them thing there. These African Prime Minister said them people will not be getting the vaccine, and Bill Gates send go kill the people them with the Chinese government authority people. And we have everything for proofs are true, people. And CNN, HBO, the news have been bringing some. I tell you, say, enough of the news people who not go to prison to, you know. Enough of the news people, when this done, you know, people who not go on trial, you know. Enough of the doctor, you know. One know, say, the vaccine that kill the people, you know. And still push the vaccine through and get extra money, you know. Who not go dead, you know. Remember, you know. Who not go dead. Andrew Wellness. Me want you know, look at that thinking Prime Minister. Me want you look at that smell bad Prime Minister. Big nose Prime Minister where you nose big like country pepper, you know. Me want you know. Yes, you kill off the people in the land for Bill Gates with stinking money. Your US bank account I get high. Every year your US bank account I get high. Bill Gates get $2 billion. Andrew Wellness, the Chinese get $3 billion. Bill Gates get $5 billion. The George Soros, the World Health Organization, for put up the vaccine to 5%, you get $100 billion. So people, every day the Prime Minister US bank account is rising, but yet still the people them are dead and they suffer, and on a business they get locked down, and enough on a show on a stupid. I don't know where the mass in on the place. When the pneumonia they start rise part of the chest, and the pneumonia they lock down your chest, then them go say COVID curve. And if you never know, them have a law what Andrew Wellness and all of the politicians them pass worldwide. And Donald Trump alone never pass it. And the African Prime Minister them what them kill. The law name HR 666 Act. Go look for it. HR 666. HR 666 COVID Act state that if it find out say you have corona or you have COVID, the government can lock down your business, seize your business, and seize your family and separate all of you, you understand? And go carry on, go lock on down for do any tests what they want upon you without no consent from you or the family. So them can see some business. If you don't want hotel or if you don't want some motel or if you don't have a big house, the government can seize it and tell us say they're gonna use it now to make shelter for the poor or for the people them who is less fortunate or them want some new hospital because the hospital them overflow. That's why you see them draw the card and tell you say the hospital them is running out of bed, the hospital them need more this, and the hospital them run out of space. And when we go down at the hospital, no COVID patient down there. I pay people off of the road. Crash, accident, cancer, arthritis. Hunger them people down at the hospital. And the doctor them have them people they not give them no attention. The people them suffer down there. So, you look at thinking big nose president, prime minister, down at St. Vincent. Listen to me. People of St. Vincent. How long you gonna make 40 local cabinet members kill off how much millions of on behalf of the colonians? Him now people the prime minister down at St. Vincent. Only can say him have no love for the people. From the same face, see me, old backer master this, see me, old slave master. He might come from the long slave mastership people, see it ya? He might come from the long slave mastership. And enough of you gonna laugh and check a funny thing. See it ya?
An extraordinary picture from the southern Caribbean tonight, and mass evacuations now underway. A volcano erupting, ash miles into the air. Take a look. The volcano erupting on the island of St. Vincent. Thousands ordered to leave the area. Cruise ships standing by. But tonight reports authorities allowing only those vaccinated to head to those ships. Here's Gio Benitez.
Tonight, the monstrous eruption on St. Vincent Island spewing ash into the sky. A pilot reported seeing the plume rising to 25,000 feet.
Those with children at the front, please.
A massive evacuation underway, some 16,000 people. The ash raining down, stopping a high-speed ferry rescue because of the dangerous condition.
Can't see anything.
Now tonight, 4 massive cruise ships are standing by offshore, waiting for orders to carry evacuees to neighboring islands. Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity sending those ships. Local health officials making the decision to only board evacuees who have already been vaccinated against COVID. Thousands of others staying on land, sent to local hotels in the safe zones as a second, smaller eruption is reported tonight. Now, David, we spoke with one of the cruise lines, and they said they are not making vaccinations mandatory for boarding that boat, but they are leaving that up to local health officials. David?
All right.
Correspondent Gio.
So, you are the one say, so I'm glad the ship people, that means the people who don't know fireborn Royal Caribbean when this thing are closed down, or fireborn, none of the cruise ship them. Fireborn the politician them, and the politician them tell the local Coast Guard people them say you are going now. Nobody must come on the ship and they say they must force the people them to take vaccine people. So remember the people. So you see, this now is a pandemic. Volcano bus, 2 volcano. And who can know and them go up there and drop some bomb down in the volcano people called St. Vincent, you know how much 100 years that volcano then the era people. And all of a sudden it just bloom. Europe, these people are wicked people. Let me tell you about volcano people. If you know a volcano hold the people, and you go down there, you drop tons of bomb down the people, it's like a boom it and lift off the cover and jerk it up, and the volcano will come up people. Because if you notice, you know, the volcano now run over in the people. The volcano just let out the ashes, you know. That for sure said now, as somebody go down there and go drop the bomb down there and lift off the cap. If the volcano there, Europe people to come out and explode, but they say to St. Vincent people them do the geological investigation, because people before I come do that show you, I went in and did the geographical and scientific analysis and volcano. It states that when volcano erupt off of them own 99.5% of time, them spill lava and spill magma in the air. Them said now a volcano can be what you call it, disrupt, I want to give it the right name, can be provoked by people dropping bombs down there, you understand, and open up back the core of the volcano so it won't run over, but it will spill massive as far as 100 miles in the sky. It can shoot off people and shoot out just the smoke and them thing that cause a million miles under the ground, the volcano there now. So when you drop bomb in now people, the cap, you know, people, sometimes the cap at least couple it thick because of dirt, you know, people. But the dirt hard up. So sometimes somebody does a boom and stuck the thing down in them, it come like like a pipe. If you stuck something down in the pipe and you jam it with a nail, it's going to boom. But the volcano now, people, the magma itself, but it's under pressure. So the pressure they will hold it how long. When they drop a bomb down in some people, it lift off the cap. But the volcano itself, the magma, don't come out itself. The helios itself don't come out, which is the lava. But the whole heap of pressure, boom. And then they say one more again bust. So our two volcano go bust and no magma no come out. People not using the brains, you know. So you see why them say them don't like the Paramount because the Paramount the research. So that stinking prime minister there, that dirty dirty politician there, he is the one and Bill Gates people who provoke the volcano. One of the things say nowadays you have Google, nowadays you have Bing, you have a thing one must name Duck something another, one more search engine, and you have books in library now where you can run go in and go study. I do reading, people. I read a lot. So all of a sudden down at St. Vincent, boom. And this politician now I gotta tell the people them said if them now take the vaccine, them life can't save. Now people, if you don't take the vaccine, the life can't save. Now, so Andrew want to say open up the tourist industry. Remember now, last year when them said that the corona was the biggest thing and spreading like wildfire, what the man do and what St. Vincent Prime Minister do? What Trinidad Prime Minister them do? What the whole of them do? Them open up as a tourist to come. Come on tourists, come on tourists. I'm down here is good, come on tourists. Without a vaccine. So all of a sudden now, people are dead now. The local people are dead. If the volcano here come up to kill them. And this politician I'm gonna tell you now said, you have to take the vaccine first. People say so wicked. They say so wicked to know oneself. And none of them now lick out, none of them now go on social media and lick out against that tyranny, that wickedness here. What is St. Vincent Prime Minister keep up? People, remember tell you, you say if even my grandmother and my grandfather get the vaccine there, remember, him can't come near me. Me pray him if him not dead same time from the vaccine, because after a while, the vaccine them is got to turn the people in zombie. That's why you see they're showing these documentaries now and these things of zombie enough on social media from what and them show the zombie show them what you have to run go to a supermarket and the zombie them run off you. They're showing those things enough on YouTube and social media from the other day. Look at the social media before the show come on or before the video come on. You see them put up a little game and the people them are building the islands them and the zombie them are swimming and the people them shoot them in the water, or the people them want food and the people them have to screech and run go to the supermarket and 200 zombie run off of them. Why are they showing this? Because they're conditioning your mind for what's coming. They're conditioning your mind for what's coming. Same like nearly 14, 15, 20 years ago, them show up a movie for show us a vaccine come and when the vaccine come, the military will come in and this and the country will lock down and people can't go up on the plane without the vaccine. So they were conditioning their mind. So now that's why them come now in 2020, 2019 and say vaccine. them are going to tell you, say, if you do them thing, you can go back to the normal. So them already been conditioned in your mind. Uncle, you look a fool, like JR and them look a he that they will love laughy, and on the mother and the father and only got dead. Them said only 1% shall left. And are the 1%ers. Check out who's the 1%ers. The Pope, Bill Gates, George Soros. Them said eugenics. That's why you see now Andrew Wallace start run the country now like China. Nobody can talk to him. Not even the same politician them come. I said Damien Crawford, they try to talk to him in the parliament. And them almost beat Damien and gang him in the parliament. And the other PMP them have to shut them out. And can't say nothing. No. And the labor right them I want to talk to. And for just sit down back so. And can't say nothing. No. So a bad man is him. Gangster is him. Pirate is him. The whole of the politicians around the country them for now. So people, see it again now.
Extraordinary picture from the Southern Caribbean tonight, and mass evacuations now underway. A volcano erupting, ash miles into the air. Take a look. The volcano erupting on the island of St. Vincent. Thousands ordered to leave the area. Cruise ships standing by, but tonight reports authorities allowing only those vaccinated to head to those ships. Here's Gio Benitez.
Tonight, the monstrous eruption on St. Vincent Island spewing ash into the sky. A pilot reported seeing the plume rising to 25,000 feet.
Those with children at the front, please.
A massive evacuation underway, some 16,000 people. The ash raining down, stopping a high-speed ferry rescue because of the dangerous conditions.
Anything?
Now tonight, 4 massive cruise ships are standing by offshore, waiting for orders to carry evacuees to neighboring islands. Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and Celebrity sending those ships. Local health officials making the decision to only board evacuees who have already been vaccinated against COVID. Thousands of others staying on land, sent to local hotels in the safe zones as a second, smaller eruption is reported tonight. Now, David, we spoke with one of the cruise lines, and they said they are not making vaccinations mandatory for boarding that boat, but they are leaving that up to local health officials. David?
Right, our transportation correspondent, Gio Benitez. Gio, thanks.
So see people, local health official, them leave that to. Them said, no, you can come on our ship. It's saving your life. Because we bring a lot of people to your islands every year. We make millions of dollars, so we do not want you to die. So that's what the cruise ship people are saying, you know. But the local health official like Christopher Tough, John Tufton or Tough Dog or Tough, Christopher Columbus, or one of them, and the dirty stinking politician them like Andrew Wallace them, and the little Gonzalez, yeah, they are telling the people them said, yo, you guys are got to get vaccine one way or the other. You cannot save your life or your children's life. You have to get the vaccine first before you go on those ships. So the ship people them, remember you know, the cruise ship them is not taking not even a dollar. The cruise ship them have food, billions of dollars of food for accommodate the people them. You see what's going on, people? These cruise ships have billions of dollars worth of food, water, juice, refreshment for accommodate over 16,000 people. Over 16,000 people. So big up the cruise ship owners them. Big up Royal Caribbean. I take it already, people. And trust me, Royal Caribbean people, everything upon it is luxurious. So when Royal Caribbean people and have pretty money, you understand? So when Royal Caribbean them are going to tell us that they are taking the people and then they will require nothing but vaccine, because Royal Caribbean them are the rich people them like myself are richer than me. So them know what is going to happen when the people take the vaccine. So them want to make sure said them put for themselves clear. Royal Caribbean said they do not require no one to take the vaccine. They are leaving that up to the local authority. So people, see Andrew want to say to people, yeah, what him say what there?
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. Oh.
No, we know. Why I'm saying what them do who vote him in? When it can people, me help put him in, me not lie. The man say all well-being Jamaican. I call on a Jamaican, I call on Nyankepong Maroons. Must raise on the voice if you think say the crime will get too high. And the politician themselves now do nothing But yet still when you're in a power now, the people them can't tell you nothing, Andrew Wallace. You send gunman go kill the people them who raise them vice. You send police assassinate people who raise them vice. You send undercover military to kill me and kill how much people who raise them vice. Or you send go poison people. Look at everybody who come up. So Andrew Wallace, I want to see you walk go down King Street right now. Walk go down King Street for brave.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. Oh.
Now, I see how to deal with Bill Gates wicked. Now Bill Gates, Donald Trump. When Donald Trump was talking and was the prime minister, I was the president. When cost Donald Trump so to do everything. And Donald Trump never said go kill nobody. Donald Trump just laugh off out because he knows say Uno was talking crap. Now say Donald Trump's left on there now. It's so much thing Joe Biden do. Joe Biden a kill Uno. Joe Biden a vaccinate Uno. Joe Biden I do a sign off say it is good for 12-year-old pitney have sex change and good for 12-year-old pitney can have gay sex if they want to. Remember you know? And these things so they can't say a lie because them sign bill to it and then they can Google it. If we don't say a lie, the Paramount is telling on Joe Biden people. Joe Biden just signed bill for 12-year-old pitney in America can have sex change if they want to and can go have sex with big man or big woman if they want to. Joe Biden just signed it, people. He just signed it. No joke thing. Ask anybody in America and them will tell us say yes. Because no phone now watch the news for learn nothing. Only just watch the news for COVID. Fool people. Alright, Sita, and the world is so people.
Mr. President, we never need IMF. We never need IDB to tell us that it was insufficient to give $10,000 over 12 months. $10,000 over 12 months is $27 a day. That is what was given to the people of Jamaica. No IDB statistics or no other statistics. The CARE program, quote unquote CARE, gave $27 a day to this point. And the SEP program contributed to 40,000 employees. Even though the minister said 130,000 lost their job, I don't need IDB to tell me that that is insufficient. I don't need CARE program to tell me that that is insufficient. And I don't need to ask myself and the country, how is it that it is being acted by people who know better that it is sufficient? How is it that it's being acted?
Now people, you see it?
Mr. President, we
It's
never
like
need IMF. We never need IDB to tell us that it was insufficient to give $10,000 over 12 months. $10,000 over 12 months is $27 a day. That is what was given to the people of Jamaica.
Now people, $10,000 for 12 months, you know. And that the Prime Minister of Jamaica give the people and tell them to tada them yard $20 Jamaican dollar a day, which is probably a nickel that. Uno say uno wants tyranny, uno wants evilness, uno wants starvation. And a me say so. It's for them parliamentary people say so. So people, if cause when I did tell you know about 8 months ago, uno say a lie me tell. Uno say me a PMP, uno say me a maroon, and me a this and me a that, and I like the Prime Minister. No. Over how much months ago I told you now? 2021, see them same politician. That's why I tell you, say, and everybody in the parliament is with what they're doing with. Some people at the parliament are to hurt them because some people at the parliament, for them family are dead too. And when them go to Andrew and say, Andrew, but my granny got dead, you know. Andrew say, listen, me make them dead. Bill Gates don't say, uncle, 65 away, alone can depend in Ireland. That's why I give you billions of dollars. But you want to dirty stinking Andrew Wallace now. You want to the dunted Prime Minister when I forgot to say. Bill Gates also say I'm going to bring in the microchip money where you have to get the microchip in your hand. So all them billions of dollars what Bill Gates again Andrew Wallace. Them not going to work nothing. That's why we invent now the money named the Lumi. The maroon African money named the Lumi. That means when Bill Gates cancel US dollar, cancel British pound, we have the Lumi. And we trade with ourselves. So anybody who don't want to trade with we, that's why we're investing in farming. We're investing in food. We're investing in our own things. So all of you have one money and drink pay NSC and pay liquor. You got dead like drunk. You got run come from maroon ID. And the gate got locked on the dirty, stinking, rotted self. Me not pretty up nothing from that show today. You got run come from maroon ID to come save yourself. Remember Donald Trump already telling us say, humble people with sovereignty can save or save themselves when the shit hit the fan, because Andrew Wallace and the whole of them and them prime minister, the whole of them are shit. Bill Gates, the whole of them are shit. Because them wicked against some of people. Mega play something for you again, people. $20. Remember, you know, only listen for yourself, you know. Damon Crawford, Mr. Honorable Damon Crawford, please read the budget.
Mr. President, we never need IMF. We never need IDB to tell us that it was insufficient to give $10,000 over 12 months. $10,000 over 12 months is $27 a day. That is what was given to the people of Jamaica. No IDB statistics or no other statistics. The CARE program, quote unquote CARE, gave $27 a day to this point. And the SET program contributed to 40,000 employees, even though the minister said 130,000 lost their jobs. I don't need IDB to tell me that.
All right. So see it? 110,000 people lose them job. And Andrew Wallace give 47,000 politicians jobs. If you say him going to share out the money and calculate out the money, 47,000 politicians, you know, him give jobs, you know. So them 47,000 PMPR, JLP people who get the job them, you know. Until now, it not reach the 100,000 people. Because after them line up 1 million people underneath the 5G at the bus stop them, or they remember, so them said, some of the people them can't get the money because them address wrong, them email address wrong, and people, enough of the people them up in the country area not even know name email, much less address. So, when you're going to look the vote them from the people them, you go up there and knock the people them door and take the people out of the house or hire a gunman for going to lift up people in a wheelchair and carry them go vote. But when the people them forget to look at money, when you lock down the country, you tell the people them now, so they have to have email address and they have to have this and they have to go up on the internet. When you lock down the country and tell the people them turn of them yard, and the people them still have to pay the internet bill, people have still have to pay a light bill, people still have to pay a water bill, and people, the water bill and the light bill come top. People, I just pay a light bill for 57,000 Jamaican dollar. 57,000 Jamaican dollar, I just pay a light bill for people. Look on, I think mix up one of them programs because somebody video me when me in the place let my frustration go. So now, if my light bill come for 57,000 Jamaican dollar, and the Prime Minister going to give the people them 10,000 Jamaican dollar, which is 80 at US dollar. 80 at US dollar for 10 months. 80 at US dollar for 10 months. Today a yard. It's 80 at US dollar, yeah. And I mean, some people. See it here again.
I don't, Mr. President, we never need IMF. We never need IDB to tell us that it was insufficient to give $10,000 over 12 months. $10,000 over 12 months is $27 a day. That is what was given to the people of Jamaica. No IDB statistics or no other statistics. The CARE program, quote unquote CARE, gave $27 a day to this point. And the SET program contributed to 40,000 employees, even though the minister said 130,000 lost their jobs. I don't need IDB to tell me that is insufficient. I don't need CARE program to tell me that is insufficient. And I don't need to ask myself and the country, how is it that it is being acted by people who know better that it is sufficient? How is it that it's been acted?
No, people.
Mr. President, we never
Wanna tell we now.
need enemy.
Wanna tell we now. That's how I said Damon Crawford, people.
Thank you.
Wanna have to big him up.
However, Mr. President, in his first presentation under the heading Stimulus, the minister trumpets government intervention of what he terms 25 billion stimulus consistent of 3 pillars.
They don't like Damon Crawford, you know.
Reduction of GCT from 16%, 16.5 to 15, which returned 14 billion to Jamaican consumers in the middle of the crisis, he said. Second, implementation of MSME tax credit, and third, 10 billion fiscal contingency, which was later used to seed the CARE program and health response. Mr. President, 56% of the stimulus was not only untargeted, but exactly what he suggested does not work. Mr. President, 56% of the stimulus was not only untargeted, but exactly what he suggested does not work. Mr. President, on this matter, the minister is either confused or confusing or both. But may I have a chance to further explain my concerns, Mr. President? A reduction in GCT accrue mainly to the benefit of the wealthy, not the poorest quintiles, as was indicated by the minister in the second presentation to be very important. Let's look at an example, Mr. Speaker, of 5 individuals representing the 5 quintiles. Quintile 1 spending 100,000 before tax. Quintile 2 spending 80,000 before tax. Quintile 3 spending 60,000 before tax. Quintile 4 spending 40,000 before tax. And Quintile 5 spending 20,000 before tax. Based on the savings that were given from GCT, the yearly savings for the richest quintile would be 18,000 per year. For the poorest quintile would be $2,600. So the richest quintile was relieved during COVID. Those were the people. So, Mr. President, a person able to spend 20 million for the year before taxes has benefited 300,000, while a person who spent 200,000 for the year has benefited 3,000. This is not targeting. This is not people at the center. This is not direct to the lowest quintile. These were variables suggested in the second presentation to be necessary as a rejection of a call to increase spending.
All right, so people, if we don't understand what Damon Crawford is saying now, what the man is showing us say now. The man is showing us say, like the tourist board and all of them people, them get money as COVID relief. But the poor people them now of the land don't get nothing. And if them do get something at 3,000 Jamaican dollar them get, or 3,000 Jamaican dollar ever save you. Same like entertainment get locked down, but no entertainer, no sound system selector, no get dollar. No local local shop people that get dollar. No people who used to do them local private business that get dollar. But all of the billionaire them for them business get a money name COVID relief, hospital, COVID relief. The whole of them get a business name COVID relief people get the money. Now tell me for no wickedness that. And then the local people they must sleep at the bus station, you send them home. Let them take all the video because a video the day they were them they say the Andrew one is what bad up everybody.
To tell us that
Yeah, son.
insufficient to give 10.
So it's like them take down the video there, I don't know. I want to with Damon Crawford people.
However, Mr. President, in his first presentation under the heading Stimulus, the minister trumpets government intervention of what he terms 25 billion stimulus, $10,000 over 12 conclusion.
Oh, they must take it down people. Because Crawford have a video people. Why am I show you? or Andrew Wallace, everybody who complain, or who say them nah got them bed, automatically gunman go for them, police go for them, all them wanna mother go for them wanna granny go for them, all people who them not know go for them. You understand? So I don't know what I'm telling video there. Like they must take it off the internet.
That tourism will be affected. People will be afraid of it.
So the video they must have gone, people disappear like the wind. People, the video they disappear. Me they look feet, but I don't know it gone. Mysterious the video they come down off of the internet. People. But anyway, no sound of lie that video I may tell. Anybody who say Anjo, when I go with bed, Anjo, how stupid say go out with it. If them end up missing. Or something to them people. Mysteriously, you can't talk nothing to the Prime Minister here. You can't correct him. You can't tell him say, Anjo, you know, say stupidness that you do. No. If him say a communist, if him say I take it to cover the land. So, you could have correct PJ Patterson. You could have correct Siago. You could have correct Portia. Even Peter Phillips, I never like him too tough. You could have correct. But try correct the Chinese Andrew Wallace government. People that got a prison. Try tell them, so Andrew, you know, so the injection that kill the people in prison they're gone. Try tell them, so Andrew, why you kill off the police and the doctor them for? And then Bill Gates are going to send for them Chinese police and things for come kill off the people them prisoner gone. Try tell them, say, Andrew, you know, say, that look at $20 a day where you get the people them for survive, now go work, you go in a prison. Try go say, Andrew, me now go on my bed. All helicopter still land for your house stop. And you want to know how them find a man that's so quick. But yet still much hundred of people are dead by a gunshot every day. And the police them can't find them people there. While living in the community, who have big gun, we kill innocent people them. And every time a police investigate the child molesting thing or the child in operation, the police are either end up dead or the police end up get taken off of duty, or yes, the police just get suspended, nothing at all. And as them talk to Andrew Wallace people, stupidness one. People and me say so. And me say so. Now people, see it now, him say no?
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. Oh.
Now people, that was when time Andrew Wallace was running for Prime Minister. All well-being people must raise their voice and look out against the crime and look out even against the government who's not doing nothing to solve the crime. Now since Andrew Wallace got in the power people are dead from left, right and center. Now people are dead from COVID. Now people are dying from the vaccine. Somebody call me now and tell me who don't know personal in a Jamaica or Jamaica what died from COVID. None. But I can call out over 10 names who died from the vaccine. I can call about 10 names who died from the vaccine. People, how long shall Unogana eat the wickedness here?
I want to congratulate Senator William on an excellent president. One that has caught since 2016 and to date.
A Damon Crawford alone to talk for the people, I know.
Unite for Change was the father of this thing called Zoso. The only addition to Unite for Change is that the police have greater powers under Zoso. But intervention in communities put some respect on Peter Bunting. Now the fact that he has a different opinion than yours can be debated.
People,
Because there's an opinion.
the man I telling you in a video again say, underneath concentration camp or underneath tyranny now people. Because under them thing now people, you can't left for the community. You can't go buy rice if you don't want to buy rice. You see a Nazi thing the man that in the people, a penetration camp. The man them put in the back in the people. If you don't believe a joke, watch this now, people. No, don't watch this now. And now you go see say why Andrew Wallace are going dead like Janko. If them believe them are going to escape this, Andrew Wallace are going dead like dog. Andrew Wallace are not escape this, people. You look at Prime Minister all over the world. You believe say you not going to escape this. Watch how go. I'm showing that video, people. And enough out about today where them the mask them. You see but how they get chest pneumonia from what there. And when they get the chest pneumonia, them just juked with injection needle. And then in a dead couple minutes after. Gaia! So people, see here, I now put my boat on ground, you know. Public enemy number one, see me in Jamaica. Public enemy number one, the people them enemy number one. Him are the biggest enemy right now to the people them. Him and the second enemy now is the health minister. See here, I never know some Jamaican people that start eat dog.
Alright. See the people. They say in Jamaica we don't eat dog, but see them. See them. Look for them. And the China alone do it. We guilty of the same thing out there in Jamaica, just doing it in a broad.
See the people? A dog. Because what go on now? Goat meat is so dear, people. And when they chop off a dog, they don't know for the dog or the goat. So, the youth them Sarah, them start eat goat, them now hungry. Sell it alone now, the people. Them all eat it themselves too. So them show us right now. Every dog, so if you have a look at dog, people you like him, don't make him go road. Go in every uptown, every downtown, no, it's not a laughing matter. Andrew Wallace forced the youth them to start eat dog. That's why them say dog eat dog. So when the youth them say, yo, my dog, where go on my dog? But I go for the food over here, so now. I say, oh, you mean my dog? So you start call yourself dog. Now, you say, yo, dog. I go kill 2 dogs, I eat 2 dogs now. And a bit of a joke. The youth them actually eat dog, people. And who them catch a bush of the dog for cooking people is a little young girl. If it was a madman, it would be so bad. I got the man go over the girl yard. I go see the girl cut the dog and guts the dog. Good girl, what do they call a hot girl? And guts the dog. You hear their background, German. Stop that no man. See the people.
Alright. See the people. They say in Jamaica we don't eat dog, but see them. See them. Look for them. And the China alone do it. We guilty of the same thing out there in Jamaica, just doing it in a broad.
See the people, look good now.
See the people. They say in Jamaica we don't eat dog, but see them. See them. Look for them. And the China alone do it. We guilty of the same thing out there in Jamaica, just doing it in a broad. Alright. See the people. They say in Jamaica we don't eat dog, but see them. See them. Look for them. And the China alone do it. We guilty of the same thing out there in Jamaica, just doing it in a broad.
So people, so we show you the level of how the country gone up poverty. The level of how the water, the poison and the chemtrail them in the sky make una so start eat on one another. Una so start nyam on one another. Now people, when pound of rice are over $100, you understand? And the Prime Minister with the COVID money where I give out, I'm going to get $20 a day, 20 Jamaican dollar a day. Mama say 20 Jamaican dollar, how much US dollar is that? 20 Jamaican dollar, how much US is that? Go up on Google. Because I don't want to tell you out of my mouth. And then you say a lie me tell because you love say a lie me tell for the Prime Minister. Him a PMP, him a this. No, me and a PMP and me and a Labour, me a Maroon. I'm the emperor for the Maroon Global Organization. See my people, he may kill off the people in St. Vincent, that Virginia. I tell the government, I tell the people them say they take the vaccine, they can't come out of the volcano. So people, so him brother kill the people them. Ralph Gonsalves, Ralph Gonsalves, the Prime Minister, people for St. Vincent. I tell the people them said, if them don't take the vaccine, none of them can, them have to burn up in the fire. And I tell you, I said the vaccine, if you don't take the vaccine, you have to go jump in the volcano. And want to sit down and they laugh. That's why they keep on saying our people are dogs. We are monkeys. We are the lowest people on the planet. We maroon, aka black people. I want to sit down every day and they laugh. We have no shame. We have no self-pride. We have no dignity. We don't look at imbecile. You know, say everybody take liberty away. And we keep on what kill off ourselves. See there? I don't want to say if Mark Golden turned Prime Minister. Because Mark Golden, we check say was good. Because we say, alright, we're going to try back with one of the slave master, them Grand Pitney. The first thing Mark Golden tell if we do now, I take the vaccine himself. Mark Golden push the vaccine agenda. Peter Phillips wasn't pushing it, people. Although I never like him. Lisa Anna wasn't pushing it. But we say, alright, since the slave Andrew Wallace a kill we have, we're going to say if we put in back what the slave master Grand Pitney, he might look a bit love with. Because Donald Trump love with it. Although we kill him, Mark Golden say, I saw what you do with Donald Trump. You believe when they come there? Andrew, listen to me. I'm the opposition leader. I'm still your leader. Don't forget it. Boy, look at lapdog. Bill Gates lapdog. Don't forget yourself. Not because you see I'm the opposition leader. I'm still your master, Andrew Holness. You stinking dog, rat shit back, not Andrew Holness. Don't forget your place. So Andrew Holness have to just bow to him. So Mark Golden is the colonial said to people. Because I check say he was one of the good colonial. But he may tell the people himself go take the vaccine said here. So because he get most of the money too. Because I want to with Bill Gates. Him not gonna left out him color. Him not gonna left out him race. So Andrew Wallace is a lapdog. People. What David Crawford said, $20 a day, the people may get for 10 a yard money. $20 Jamaican dollar a day, the people. Don't believe it's 20 US dollar a day. It's 20 Jamaican dollar a day. For the 10 months period, for 10,000. Every 10 months I get $10,000 people. Whoa. How much US is 20 Jamaican dollar?
20 Jamaican dollars equals 14 United States cents.
14 cents a day. Andrew Holness is giving the people for 10 of them yard. And not all of them, not every one of them. I remember the little school teacher over my little son school over Portmore. When the policeman carry me over there, I say, LA, I see you give people food every day. Remember look a lady, but I don't want you give her just food alone. I want you give her money, what can save her. It says I look a lady who used to have a Gregory Park school. People, when I the first may give somebody $30,000 people, 30,000 Jamaican dollar people and enough money, that's $200 US. Well, I don't say how much. And people may ball like water when I give the woman the money. May search my pocket to see if I have any more money for my people for the woman. The woman eat off as she used to sell at the school gate people. This is no joke, people. Go over 100-man police station and go ask Sergeant Graham. Call 100-man police station and ask him for Sergeant Graham. And ask him about the old lady when carry me over Waterford. Over Portmore for go look for. People, when we go over there, the old woman was a big, strong old woman last year when I used to go to my son's school. The woman is big and strong. Now when we go over the people, the same woman I used to sell at the school gate, I saw she a check. Because we go now, gunman did kill her son. She said she have another son and gone a foreign and she don't hear nothing about him. So the woman, a 62-year-old, but she sell at the school gate, at Gregory Park school gate, Ask anybody about that stout lady there. People, the Prime Minister locked down the school so she have no more place to go hustle. And then now, the curfew thing, and plus them did quarantine more people. Because once them did say once somebody over the call center did have COVID people. And when they check it out at the radiation, they turn up on the little girl. And them locked down Spanish Town, them locked down Portmore, them locked down the whole of St. Catherine. And remember, you know, now, when the Prime Minister locked down the whole of St. Catherine, two community, two parish, him locked down, because Portmore is a parish by itself, people, ask anybody. Just to want somebody that call center reported said might have COVID. And when we find out at the radiation, the little girl that have right now she that country, because a country she live, but she come at town, come look at her job. And she couldn't bear the radiation people. And them locked down the call center and locked down Portmore for 2 months people. So the woman for 10 hours had no school plus lockdown. So when the woman there go hustle people, and you have to go your bed. So people, the big stick, thick woman, big chopped in stout woman people, and some see the woman a shake. When the officer came, the police officer says, so why you not for bigger police? Why you not for bigger the police them? Because the police have done a good job people. That's why I said them forget to raise up here. And them are overwork. And now getting up here. And now when them spend overtime, them still getting up here. So people, when I am Prime Minister, the first Maroon Prime Minister, who not going to see me around the country? Doctors, nurse, all government workers, I forgot get good pay. Even the same politician them there, I triple for them pay. Because if I find one corrupt politician underneath my clock, he might go to prison, she go to prison. So I make sure so them get paid good. All that 95 worker, every 95 worker, every civilian, I forget at least $2,000 every month for them pay the lease. Your pay supposed to can take care of your family for at least a month, your 1 month's pay or your 1 week's pay. Supposed to can take care of your family for a month. Because we can do it. We have to do it. And it can be done. Fundamentally speaking, on a pre-fundamental level. Some people, back to the older man. When we say, Mama, so no, can you know me have a question or can you know me the question is? Mama, you know the family, her son dead, one day foreign, and should have no number for him, nothing at all. Some people, Waterford, they ask anybody about Waterford about this older man. People, the woman said, the food she did have was the goods them what should they have a sell at the school gate. And to say that goods of people. And sometimes some neighbor who poor like she carry a little food come and see her. People, the woman in her house, she can't even walk the way she weak people. And the next door neighbor them side her, not go after them neither. So you can't say the next door neighbor them wicked or them not feed woman. Because them themselves struggle for eat. But them sometimes carry a little thing over there when them can't people. The woman show up the whole of the sweet to them, the whole of the little biscuit them, the whole of the little bag them people, you see them empty say, Mr. Lewis, at this me eat, yeah, she can't even talk, but at this me eat. So I don't have no money for when school, walking back for stock at the goods them. If it wasn't for the goods, because she talk with a stubborn voice people, I'm trying to mimic her, I'm trying to talk like how she talk, for me to get what I'm saying. And you can call 100-man police station and ask the police there, him carry me over there. You understand? Woman said, is this I have to eat for survive? I know it's done. Sometimes the neighbor them carry some food, come give me, but them themselves struggle because I was the one who used to give them a little thing when I sell on my school gate. So you see what I'm telling you people, why it is good to give. Because remember, I know, when this old lady, this big woman here, this elderly lady here, when school was going on, I remember say every day they go to school, them buy the sweet, them buy the biscuit them from her, them buy the little juice them from her. So fear basket is so full of money. Because when me go at school go pick up my little son of people, I used to stop and buy things, because my little son, them love him biscuit, and them love him little sweet, and them love him little bag, and buy things from this lady here too. So I remember, but me never remember fully. I went to say, you remember, you used to stop and and buy things from me. I'm used to tell her, say, you look, your white look good, and you dress good. I'm say, right, that you lady, and she say, yes, Gregory Park School gate of me. Over Portmore. People now joke about it. This woman here eat the little biscuit them, and the little things them, what should they sell the school people them, and it keep her alive. And out of the same money there, she used to give the next door neighbor them, because the next door neighbor not now big time go on for them. But she used to eat good and used to live good. So she used to give them a little thing. And you see it go people, when judgment reach her, when Andrew Wallace, when the Prime Minister, when the government them make judgment reach this lady because them lock down school, them quarantine the people, them lock down the people in community. This woman now are the same next door neighbor what she used to feed. Sometime now come give her food. People, when I dip in my pocket and take out the $30,000, and mine say, yo, give her just a 15 or a 20 out of it. But people, when I see how the woman stay, people, I have to just fold up everything and say, Mama, hold this. I'm going to kiss her hand, people. And she said, God bless you, my son. Your basket shall never empty. People, all when I go out and gate people, I still search my pocket. I still search my pocket to see if I have any more money for turn back for give the woman a thing. How wicked these people. So me imagine now, people who worse than she. See that the Prime Minister locked down the country last week for 5 days. I know him locked down the country yesterday again. And guess when him always lock it down? On the day them where people for make crazy money, on the holidays them and on the city. Tell me if I not target them, I target the business people them and the poor people them for mash them down. But me tell you, I went to a meeting last night with about 80 odd policemen in there, some JDF soldiers in there too, and some top business people. And trust me, it's not pretty with what they say. So when this riot starts, nobody believe us some little careless boy a come for Andrew Wellness. Who the little politician, nobody believe us some little gunman that come for no. Who no can talk about say, officer come shoot them. Because when you shall be calling the police them are going to look and say, stinking dirty politician, stinking dirty piece of shit house Andrew Wellness. You see how you kill off my cousin them with the injection needle. You see how you kill my JDF soldier friend with the injection needle. You see how you kill off my cousin who was doctor with the injection needle. When you talk about frontline worker, you see how you kill off my politician cousin with the injection needle. Dirty stinking Andrew Wellness. Remember, me tell you, repent. Repent. In the name of the Most High, Empress Selassie, Jehovah, Almighty God, Jesus Christ, El Shaddai, Andrew Wallace, repent. Fire in your bosom. I am a maroon. You can't stop me from coming on the road. But what to the people them who out there who not take no maroon identification card? What to look at idiot them out there who say kiki and I laugh like the monkey? What the colonial government say that they are? Cause them say everybody who black is a monkey. But I'm go fit and show now. The amount of video. The amount of video what they put it people. Politician call black people monkeys.
Some surprising audio recordings have surfaced of a phone conversation nearly a half-century ago between President Richard Nixon and future President Ronald Reagan. The recordings were released by the National Archives using racist language. Here's White House correspondent Paula Reed.
President Richard Nixon reported himself talking to then California Governor Ronald Reagan in October 1971, the day after the United Nations voted to recognize the People's Republic of China. Reagan had phoned Nixon at the White House to vent his frustration at African delegates who celebrated the vote.
Last night I tell you to watch that thing on television.
The Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation said today, if he said that 50 years ago, he shouldn't have, and he would be the first person to apologize. After talking with Reagan, Nixon called Secretary of State William Rogers and adopted Reagan's racist language.
He saw these cannibals on television last night, and he said, he said they were wearing shoes, and he said, here the United States is
All right. In case the thing might low, President Reagan and President Nixon a call on monkeys and a call on cannibals because only they celebrate how China get them victory. So you see people, so China got their independence, people. That was 40 years ago, And China used for them independence 40 years ago when Ronald Reagan and Nixon was around. And now China are one of the biggest multi-billionaire, quadrillionaire people on the planet. But uno get phone one from 1966. I want to do uno turn it over back and get the colony and them with Alexander Bustamante and Norman Manley. So you say uno a real monkey. Uno a real dopey bat. So when Ronald Reagan and President Nixon said the monkey, they celebrate the Chinese victory. Uno should have shame on yourself. But what the Chinese them say, the Chinese them want to link with you. But the Chinese them say no. Uno the wickedest time bomb. Better them go link back with the colony and them and kill Uno instead of the colony and them kill them. And now the paramount chief come here back and say people, Uno come take on ID so we get to independence again. For the second time we get to independence. Come for the maroon identification, come get on the sovereignty. What do? Uno prefer them on the TV and I laugh. Kiki. L.A. Lewis, I'm a madman. Them dead now. But it was still said. And them alone say it. And the Reagan and Nixon alone say it. Remember, I say politician call black people monkeys. We not black, but uno used to have it so the black. Because them licensed as black people, we are maroons. So, one more politician called black people monkey.
Mais cette volonté des élites qui se passent le nez,
C'était à la French.
sont comme les singes qui écoutent personne. Alors, je sais pas si on a le droit de dire singe parce que on n'a plus le droit de dire les... On dit quoi, les petits soldats maintenant, c'est ça?
C'était à la French Prime Minister calling the monkey.
Oui, le livre. Vous parlez de l'Agatha Christie, d'accord? Oui, bon, on a plus le droit. On a peut-être le droit de dire singe sans insulter personne.
You see it? All in French, them are calling a monkey. So you see every colonization race call on a monkey.
You just don't expect a gorilla to be that way. You know, everybody thinks cute and calm.
And see it, that video now state that monkeys, no, it state that gorilla is smarter than black people. See it, and they make even a documentary about it. See it, that video you can go up on YouTube and go look for it. They're up there. Gorillas are smarter than black people. Gorillas. See it?
Stupid, dull-witted, and big and blustery, and she was small and sweet and creative.
Over 40 years ago, Penny Patterson set out to discover if humans and gorillas could ever communicate.
I was a student at Stanford, and a friend of mine said, this woman is doing this amazing thing, teaching sign language to a gorilla. And I was like, you have got to be kidding.
Early on, Coco picked up around one new sign each month, and soon Penny had noted Coco combining signs to ask for things. What began as a PhD to teach sign language to Coco turned into a lifelong relationship.
It seemed like Penny was in love with Coco in the way in which a mother might be in love with a daughter, except your daughter has the strength of 10 men.
News about Coco made headlines across the world.
Coco, who's a particularly intelligent gorilla,
Coco is the subject of the longest ongoing ape language study to date.
But while Penny's findings were seen as a major breakthrough by the media, There were some scientists who were less convinced.
Penny Patterson is a overzealous mother who is very proud of her surrogate.
So see it, people.
And
So
tends very much to project.
on can go watch it. These people are telling you that gorillas are smarter than black people. Not that I am black in a people, because I used to think that I was black, but I lose at long time, so it's a medium attack. I uno who still have a driver's license or mark citizenship on a black people. I uno still have a national ID or mark citizenship. I uno still have a birth paper or mark citizenship. My earth paper mark maroon. My identification paper mark maroon. Not citizen, not black man. I am a global nationalist. And I go everywhere with it. And I have no problem. Only thing sometimes I have to counsel some of the people about it and I teach them about it, because not everyone know it. Because see that enough of you never knows a St. Vincent underneath volcano, and the Prime Minister, Mr. Gunslave is what I'm warning him, and tell the people them say them don't take the vaccine, them can't left the island and save them life. And some of the people them say, what? We rather stay up on the island before we take the vaccine. We take our chances with the volcano. So people, so if those people say they rather take their chances with the volcano than take the vaccine, but enough of you no run go take the vaccine. And it's why they show you say, even baby them get the vaccine. So you see how these politicians are wicked. People, I have nothing personally against Andrew Wallace, but I have something personal against him evil and him wicked ways. Siaga would have never sell we out. Manly would have never sell you out. Portia would have never sell you out. Them will more sell the land, or them will more rob some money out of the box. And we say, yes, a politician that. But them never sell out the people, mate. Literally sell out the people. We don't mean like them sell out the land and left. Them sell uno. Them sell uno. Everybody who's a citizen, uno them on Bill Gates paper. Uno get a thing now on them. Biometrical bank card. So, people, them literally sell uno out. Them sell uno out like monkeys, people. Them sell uno out, people. So, it's nothing what me I say no people. So, people, and them put out a look of video where them want to try some clown out thing where them say, LA Louis say me go, England go, a royal funeral. Nothing like that, people. Those websites are not mine. My website, if you want to go to Instagram, people, which I don't use Instagram of such people, ask Dr. Love or ask anybody who know me. My Instagram page is LA Lewis Atom 9. LALEWIS ATOM 9. That is my Instagram, people. So they are trying to do all kind of things for try to binnacle my character. They are trying to do all kind of things for clown me out. But that is what they do. All of legends are the people who the Almighty God send for come take on out of slavery and take on out of captivity. And they will always set up some local Richard Curry and some local Chief Pink them. That them the nowadays sell out them, and the nowadays Judas them. You can call them Chief Pink or you can call them Richard Curry. They will always send some little duncead and some little fools like them there and put them in some little position and set your one of people for contradict you. But people, I am not a man of war. I am a man of words. It is sad, people, to see what's going on amongst our people. We are our own deathbed. Remember, people, the colonial himself can't come and force these things upon we. So another colonial is really our worst enemy right now. We are our worst enemy. Look, every time when somebody try an assassination attempt on my life, it is always one of my maroon people. Check every time when another ghetto youth dead. I'm one of friend them send come kill him. Check out what is going on the planet, people. We need to unite. We need to come together in the bright light, people. Nyan Kebong, maroon, government people. I am praying for all you people while I'm praying for myself. I am trying to save you people while I'm saving myself. People don't do one video a day, people. One video a day. You understand? One video a day, people. See that, people?
The Nuremberg trials saw the end of a regime that caused the Holocaust, and it was the first time in history when an international court sentenced people to prison and to death.
International court
set the stage for an international court of justice, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and 2 Geneva Conventions. Germany started the Second World War when it invaded Poland, and eventually attacked over half a dozen countries throughout the continent. But by 1900 and Stalingrad, while the British meanwhile had beaten back the German air raids and pushed the Axis powers out of Africa. So the leaders of the major Allied powers came together to discuss the state of the world after World War II had ended. Stalin of the Soviet Union, Roosevelt of the USA, and Churchill of the United Kingdom discussed creating the United Nations, the D-Day invasions, and dividing Germany up into 4 occupation zones. Because Germany will be divided. But that was not all. Over the course of World War II, it became apparent that Germany committed atrocities on a massive scale. The night raids, the forced deportations, the mass genocide. There was only one question on everybody's mind. How do you punish acts that are this evil? To this question, there were basically only 3 answers. The first was to do nothing. To let all the atrocities, all the death, all the destruction go unpunished. But how could any country consent to such a course of action? How could the far-off USA, the invaded Soviet Union, or the occupied Czechoslovakia consent to such a course of action? The second option was to put all the perpetrators to death through executive action, to simply give the command to kill thousands of people, regardless of whether they committed any war crimes or not. But this action was disliked by both Roosevelt and Churchill at the time. And so eventually, by the end of the war, a third option was chosen. Justice through persecution. It was decided that the perpetrators of the Second World War and of the Holocaust would be dealt a fairness and justice.
Justice by prosecution. So that is what is got to reach Andrew Jones and all of them politicians in our country. But it have to be one of the people who have to stand up and push it. Because I only put them 40 of them or the 30 of them in a power. And the 30 of them now are only for kill on self. Because them order the military for kill uno, the police them for kill uno, and yet still them kill the police them with the doctor them. Because them order the doctor them for kill the police them, and they import doctors from other island for joke the other doctors them who are local and kill off all of the doctors them. So this now people is the same thing that is going on now. But them don't come with guns and bomb this time. But them come with vaccine this time, people, and food poison and 5G. And them come with a thing called now chemtrail, chemical trail in the skies, people. So listen what is going to happen, people. I want to listen. Now, this is the Nuremberg trial. We already take down the whole of the papers works and on it, so them can't take them off again. So people, but you the people in our country can solve one problem. I can tell you one to forget the legal papers and for sure to say what everything. Every last thing I want to say, Andrew Wallace, Bill Gates them, Hillary Clinton them, Joe Biden them, Justin Trudeau, George Soros, the whole of them, everything when you see them do is illegal. The mask wearing, for put muzzle over human beings' nose, for make on one chest cancer kill, and on one pneumonia kill, because when you stop breathing your own carbon dioxide, people, it's got to give you a thing named chest pneumonia. Tight up your chest and they'll kill you. And when you get the vaccine, it'll clot up your blood, people. So, back to this now, people. So listen good now, people. Listen good. Because enough of you don't like to listen.
That they themselves destroyed in Germany. But that brought up the next question. How do you punish someone from another sovereign country for crimes that are not actually illegal in that country?
Sovereign
The Allied
country.
powers answered this question with the London Charter of the International Military Tribunal. This charter laid out a system where 4 different legal codes of France, the Soviet Union, United States, and...
So you go Google that now, the London Charter of the Soviet Union. The London Charter of the Soviet Union. You go Google it. And you go see everything. What Bill Gates, Pope Francis of Rome, Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Justin Trudeau, Andrew Holness, the Cayman, the Trinidad and Prime Minister them, everything where them get buyout for the people is 100% illegal, and it's depopulation of the human race. And then is a thing called medical tyranny.
In Germany. But that brought up the next question. How do you punish someone from another sovereign country
Sovereign
for
country.
crimes that are not actually illegal in that country? The Allied powers answered this question with the London Charter of the International Military Tribunal.
The London Charter of the Military Tribunal. Google it.
Codes of France, the Soviet Union, United States, and the United Kingdom would be incorporated into a single tribunal. There were prosecutors and defense attorneys, according to British and US laws, but decisions and sentences were imposed by a group of judges, according to French and Soviet legislation. Furthermore, 4 types of crimes were determined that a person could be indicted for. The first is crimes against peace, which included planning.
Crimes against peace. Remember, the first what people can get sentenced for is a thing named crime against peace. Crime against peace. Because we are at peace right now with ourselves. And Andrew Holness and the whole of them, and destroy our peace and we love our harmony and they put in a penitential camp. So crime against peace. So listen to the people. Crime against peace.
Initiating and waging wars of aggression or wars in violation of international treaties. The second is crimes against humanity.
Crime against
such as
humanity.
Extermination, deportation, and genocide. The third is war crimes.
You see, the deportation, killing off people innocently with vaccine and everything there, that is against humanity. That broke the constitution. So when you say right now, even me myself personally, if I see Andrew Holness, I can lock him up and give him a thing name, global lockup. But I don't believe a joke.
This basically meant a violation of the rules of war that were set before the Second World War, such as executing prisoners. The fourth crime, the common plan or conspiracy to commit any of the 3 aforementioned crimes. After all, simply because you didn't put anyone in the gas chambers yourself doesn't mean you're not guilty of creating the system leading to such genocide. It would be possible for someone to be indicted for...
Honor him, literally take us, forgive them chest pneumonia. It don't mean literally true honor him, take the needle and joke the people in them hand and kill off the people and change them DNA. It's him give the orders to do it. And all of the people them who round him, all of the politicians them who round him, who sit down and know that they're going and never try to avoid it, them themselves are going to prison. Them themselves are going to get execution. People who don't believe a joke, you know. It's because these things never reach our shore yet. Every time when these things go on, are always in a Russia, are always in a them bin like the country, them thing are go on, and them face the war crime for it, but it come in our look of being in the Caribbean island. Because them decide to through Africa, enough place in Africa now sell out. So them say, alright, take the Caribbean, because them come like Africa said, yeah, them have the same atmosphere, them have the same sunshine. So just go kill them off. Link up all the politicians them. So it come on our island now, so it reach we for the first time in our life. So only just now used to it. So these are crimes what enough of them got prison for, but it never come on our shore yet. So it's finally that our shore now.
For any or all of these crimes. For example, Wilhelm Keitel, who was the de facto head of the German military during the war, was indicted for all 4 crimes. He was found guilty on all 4 charges at the Nuremberg trial and sentenced to death. Or take the case of Julius Streicher, publisher of an anti-Semitic newspaper. he was only indicted for conspiracy and crimes against humanity, and he would only be found guilty.
Alright, so this is show you now, so the newspaper people, let me know. Because the newspaper and the TV now, this is a film part now, because them is guilty for spread false rumor, them guilty for spread the rumor of your kill of yourself, because them are the place now as journalists supposed to go investigate before them put out a report. That's why it named journalistical character, them are thinking broadcasting corporation. What make sure say you put out the right thing. So if you don't put out the right thing, broadcasting corporation can shut down your channel. If you put out any nudity or anything what is against humanity, broadcasting corporation supposed to shut down your station, or the press and the media, them supposed to lock it down. But these people with the press and the media, them bona fide is getting paid to give you know, news for putting in a shock and a scare for to go kill themselves. So the newspaper people them and the gleaner people them and the people them who, so that's why I tell them already. Say under the press and the media, no for no go prison to, no for no get sentenced to death.
Guilty of the latter, although he too would be sentenced to death for that crime.
See?
It is important to note that this is not the only trial. There were several others, such as the doctor's trial and the judge's trial. The Nuremberg trial, however, was only for the...
Alright. These are the doctor's trial now, and these are the nurses' trial now. The doctors and the judges' trial now. So, also now, them are going to have the part now for the judge them now, who like the look at he that one where you hear a star about say, she want lock up the Paramount, forget I want kidnap the Paramount, through the Paramount attack, for look a 14-year-old girl, so them can't lock up the 14-year-old girl, so them decide say, they will go lock up the Paramount too, and through the Paramount they tell Andrew Wallace say kill out the people them. So you have the judges trial now, where all of them judge them now, who know say, it is against the Constitution for lock up somebody for not wearing a mask, or it's against the Constitution for lock up somebody who out of them gateway up on them on a private property, and the Prime Minister said them forgot them bed, for lock up somebody and criminal charge them who is keeping them look a party for make them look a money, for lock up the people them who the Prime Minister try to mash up them business and them have them business open for try to make a that to take care of them pitney. So this is where the judges trial come in now. For all of them judge there who no same one Bill Gates go kill off because who not forget the injection needle to look how the done said, no for done said judge. So big up the smart judge them. You understand? Big up judge like Judge Opa, big up judge like Judge Alfred, big up judge like Lady Seven, big up Judge Pusey, and the smart judge them have sense. But look at done said judge them. Nobody believe said make a sooner and laugh, you don't know. Because they let down the Bar Association. Make a done said look a get a boy like Andrew Wallace, who used to push and cat. I know his mother still live at St. Jovis Road, a Spanish town. Come get money from Bill Gates and come turn on in an idiot. Within a big law association. So these are the judges' trial now, people. And the doctor's trial. So all of the doctor them now who falsely give the people them the injection. Nobody believe them escape. So people, every doctor, every judge, what lock the down and go injection, take them address and pass them on to we, the Maroon government. They shall be paid. And
worst offenders, those who had created the system of oppression and extermination in Germany and its occupying territories. One of such worst offenders is Wilhelm Frick, Minister of the Interior and co-author of anti-Semitic laws imposed in Germany before the war. Or Ernst Kaltenbrunner, the highest-ranking SS officer tried at Nuremberg and chief of the intelligence, Gestapo and criminal police. Both of them would be found guilty, and both of them would be sentenced to death. In total.
So that are the police now and the military. That for sure say, like the police commissioner now, we have to go for him, and anybody now who control the army now, we have to go for them now, and them are going to get sentenced to death. Because some police now don't read the Constitution law. That's why you see I'm telling all of the police, them said, yo, listen me, I'm going to read the constitutional law. Because if the Chinese them and Bill Gates and pay Andrew Wallace now for make uno go kill off the people them now, or uno go make the people them take injection needle wrongfully, and then now when time the World Tribunal come down upon uno, because you have to think them international law people When they broke the international law and the United Nations people, these laws was made long time. That's no more people like Hitler and no more people like Mussolini them and Christopher Columbus to come kill you off and take on the land innocently. So these government was created people, but you don't know about them because you live in the Caribbean and you just work for food, clothes and shelter. But now this kind of tyranny come to our islands. And smart people like myself know about these laws, so that's why I would tell you, say, sovereign, as I heard the gentleman say that the first part of the video, the sovereign people. So them never tell you, say, you're sovereign, them tell you, say, you're citizen. I am not a citizen. You are not a citizen, but your mother licensed you as a citizen. I am the 7-star, 9-point-star general, His Excellency, Emperor Horus Lewis. I am not a slave. The whole I would with birth paper when I'm still slave. That's what I tell you, come for no documents. So you see enough of them police here now. I send this to give the whole of my police colleagues them. And they say, General, thanks for the video. Because we not going to get executed. Because we don't believe we're going to escape. Commissioner, dirty stinking police commissioner, we know your yard. We know where you live. You used to be a soldier. Andrew Wallace, you jog every day. And him tell you a commissioner. I don't know nothing about police work. So commissioner, we know where you live. We come for you. So if only believe that Andrew Wallace uncle of the Chinese military to capture our people, we want a military done is here already. We're just an investigator now, and we are waiting for the people them to tell us say enough is enough. Because people, we cannot make no arrest without uno a bad sound dead, because uno dead, uno suffer, but without uno commit on the time we can go arrest Andrew Wallace now and arrest the police commissioner and arrest anybody who in the military who them used to come killing off, and the only time we can arrest the doctors them is when uno start ball and say that silent mean consent. That means that uno voluntarily kill yourself, voluntarily make uno atmosphere mash up, uno voluntarily make Andrew Wallace kill you now. So if uno volunteer, we can't say nothing because under the Constitution, all man got right for them on a mind, all man got rights for them on a words, all man got rights for them on a movement. So for the word and for the movements and for the acceptation is to accept death. So if uno accept someone are dead, what we are going to do about it? Because we don't carry and say, alright, anybody who know of COVID, call me. I will give them at least 200 or 300 US dollar for interview them. I'll know who not call me. Anybody who know say wrongly said to them, who come out and get to the maroon identification card, get to the maroon nativity paper, live life, live claim, birth paper, who not come for it. So what are we supposed to do? So big up my Q&Ers, big up Donald Trump, big up the Kennedys. Because the Kennedys them don't come down here already and tell what to do. I don't know. That's why them say una monkey, and it really look like una monkey. Because una the hunger nation what keep on killing off una own self. Una the hunger nation what keep on put on una own self. Una the hunger nation what keep on laughing off una own self. Hey, post, something nice. So people, you them have to get serious fun when they have a serious discussion.
24 men would be indicted at the time. Of these 24, there are 3 special cases we need to discuss first. First is Martin Bormann, who was party secretary. He was absent at the trial. He would be found guilty and sentenced to death in absentia. However, it would be discovered.
So you see it. So all the party secretary, so all the secretary of Andrew Wallace got dead. You understand? Because them know everything will go on. The secretary of Hillary Clinton got dead. So all the whole of them will get executed. So nobody believe say none of them will go missing. If you don't believe a joke, George Bush get sentenced. My boy England, when him again, him get sentenced the other day too. You understand? for the Saddam Hussein killing the people in Iraq. Tony Blair. So nobody believes say at something long time this all one day to go on enough. But what is happening now, they're not playing it on CNN. So at the Paramount of America don't know what is going on. You understand? And if you believe a lie, I still play it for you. I can Google it, because I found have 3 phone or 5 phone like myself here. You understand? Tony Blair and George Bush got sentenced to death. Just to put that in. Alright, baby. I'm going to best my sweater, please. So people, so see it, so all the secretary, at this them don't want to see, but the Paramount done shown it.
Discovered in 1972 that he had actually died a few days before the war had ended, but his body wasn't identified before then. There's also the case of Gustav Krupp von Bohlen und Halbach, a major industrialist. He was found medically unfit for trial and passed away in 1950 without sentencing. And thirdly is the case of Robert Ley, head of the German trade unions. He believed that, as the loser in the war, he ought to just be shot, rather than to be brought before a tribunal like a criminal. Ley therefore strangled himself in his cell 3 days after receiving his indictment. Trial was now almost ready to begin. The war was over, the men had been captured, and the crimes were determined. But there was one more obstacle to overcome before the trial could commence, and that was the problem of language. This trial was held between French, English, Russian, and German speakers. How were they going to communicate efficiently with each other? IBM came up with a brilliant system that we still use today: simultaneous interpretation. This is the technique where interpreters translate what is being said while it is being said, and then everybody can listen to the translation in their own native language directly via headphones. This is how, for example, the United Nations and the European Parliament work.
So while the advertisement come on, people, we have a show now. Everybody will go to prison.
Trial to commence. Each of the 4 countries provided a prosecutor and a team of experts behind them. The defendants were entitled to receive a copy of the indictment made against them, any relevant explanation about the indictment, and to be represented by a lawyer of their choice. And of course, the defendants chose the best German lawyers they could possibly find. To give an example of how good these lawyers are, let's look at the case of Admiral Karl Dönitz, head of the German Navy from 1943 onward. He was indicted because he had ordered his submarines not to help the survivors of any sinking ship, instead letting them drown in the Atlantic Ocean. This was in clear violation.
Ship there, them have to come and help out the St. Vincent people them. Because if them depend anywhere near the island them, and them here say the island for evacuate and people can run going in the water, them in the water have to come by law, by global law, and rescue the people and ask any sailor them will tell you. Because if them dead nearby and they hear say St. Vincent people them, volcano is killing them, and those neighboring ship is in the region and they'll come. Or any island or close to St. Vincent who have ship, don't send the ship them. We can now put them for crime against humanity. For them nearby and people are dead and them don't come for rescue the people them. So nobody believe even if them never will come, them did have to go. But look for the crime now in St. Vincent. Is the politician them now will tell the people them said, listen me, we're not making them go up on the ship now unless the vaccine. The killer vaccine. So the people them, if the people them don't take the vaccine, them have to stay and burn up in the fire. So that is now you call war against humanity, tyranny. So they will be facing war crime. So for them 16,000 people were forced and pitney and take the vaccine, St. Vincent Prime Minister is dead. He go hang. We're going to hang him. The World Tribunal is going to hang him. But at the people them office call and said a wickedness, I want to demonstrate upon it. Because it's not the people them on the ship so to take the vaccine. The people them make sure clear themselves and tell them said, no, it's not we. Anybody can come on the vaccine. Anybody can come on the ship. See that not even our captain take the vaccine. Our captain is not an idiot. So, But the Prime Minister of St. Vincent now send and tell the Coast Guard, tell the people at the port, say, listen me, don't make nobody go up on the ship until them take the vaccine. So one whole heap of Bill Gates people them there at the place. Oh, you want to go on the ship? Come, vaccine, psst, vaccine, psst, vaccine, psst, vaccine, psst. You cannot take a vaccine, people. It was a trial vaccine without someone knowing your medical record. Because if your medical record state that you're allergic to certain things, that's how you take vaccine, people. Because if your body is immune or immunic or imemic, anyway how you want to talk it, whether patois or whether in English, you cannot take a vaccine what it and your blood type, because every one of us earthlings have different genes in our body, because enough of it mix with different kind of blood. My grandmother was a Irish, what we call white woman, my great-great-grandmother. Then me Dutch in my family again. So I am a hybrid. My blood is about 3 to 4 different blood run through my body. So I can't take any vaccine what it make for a post down the road or make for a dog down the road. I have to take a vaccine what is in tune with my lineage. Alright, Gaia. And so Gaia, yeah, big up yourself because you're well up with the camera here. Yeah, alright, Gaia, later. So people, that is our vaccine have to take. So when this stinking, filthy, underprivileged Prime Minister, I know people, 99% of them Prime Minister will not be in power by the next couple, 2-3 years. Who no go on death sentence, I go to prison. So I know a friend none of them. And I now look no friend from none of them. And even if them was got to be in power, I now look no friend with nobody who would destroy humanity. I know licky. Only can't buy me out. So people, back to the Nuremberg trial. So listen all of the people who got prison. So if nothing found the doctor, they put, oh, where the doctor who not got prison? Or they got dead. Is you the people them have to start lick out. You the people them have to start demonstrate, start march. And then we can step in and go arrest Andrew Wellness. And you yourself can arrest him. You can make a house arrest. You can make a thing, it's since you call yourself citizen. You can make a citizen arrest if you want to. You can make a thing called people arrest. Because if a police or a military go against the constitution, you yourself can arrest him or she and then film one military and police have to help to arrest him to, or else them I go face trial. The first rule of law, people. You know what is the first rule of law? No one is above the law. That is the first rule of law. No one is above the law. So if a police are going to make an illegal arrest, which name kidnapping, and you know you have your license gun for you can juke him and say, officer, listen me, you're under arrest for breaking the constitution. And then the others of police them have to help you arrest him or she too, or else them can be arrested and lose them badge, lose them salary, go to prison for the rest of them life. That's why them do not want to give the police them the constitution of the land to read. Because if you know the constitution, you can tell now the inspector says, spec, listen me, I lock you up, you know. I work at an unlawful thing, they say, a criminal thing, they say, no, spec. And the inspector for me can say, oh no, it's not me, it's the police commissioner. And when you got the police commissioner office, go look for him and say, come police commissioner, you're under arrest. The commissioner said, no, I didn't read it good. It's the prime minister who give me. And when I got juke the prime minister, I said, prime minister, you're under arrest. He must say, oh, I'm sorry, Bill Gates give me to the but I didn't read it. It was the Minister of Defense who gave it to me. And I just signed it because I was in a fast move. So now you have to go arrest the Minister of Defense. Or you have to go arrest the Minister of Security. Or the Minister of Portfolio. That's how it got once you broke the Constitution. So you have to go look at escape dog. So the police commissioner now, I go say the prime minister, and the inspector now, you know, I get arrested. He may go turn around now and say, the commissioner give him it, but it wasn't a fast move. So his apology and he's begging forgiveness. He didn't know what was on it. And then the police now, who can say, yeah man, spec, you see what they put it. Him Africa send go kill him, shoot him, or send go make him disappear, because him did a witness for say the inspector no 100% will go on. So the inspector go kill that local squad there. That's why enough time when you hear a certain local new police dead. When them in a raid, I see them police get paid for kill them. You understand? That's how it go. Like how Allardyce now, them say go kill Allardyce. Because Allardyce start investigate about all the people them are missing. And them tell Allardyce to quit the case, and Allardyce say him nah quit it. He going to go to the level of all the people them are missing. And when it back now to the Roman Catholic Church them. A certain Roman Catholic church downtown. All of a sudden them kill Allardyce as Allardyce their own taxi. But back to this now, people.
Dönitz should not be convicted for a crime the USA also committed. And it worked. Karl Dönitz was sentenced to only 10 years in prison. He was released in 1956 and died in 1980. When the trial first started, prosecution was afraid there wouldn't be any evidence that these men were responsible for the atrocities committed during the war. But they forgot the German character. The Germans documented everything. 47 crates of binders, 1,400 kilograms of party records, and kilometers of film poured in. Therefore, the prosecution decided not to go directly after the greater atrocities of World War II. Instead, they wanted to lay bare the system of conspiracy that would slowly lead to the Second World War and the atrocities committed in them. They wanted to prove that it was these men who created the system that would lead to these atrocities. From the supposed need for breathing room to feed the German people, to the aspiration of the extermination of what they considered an undesirable population. The prosecution pulled out one incriminating document after another, such as a document that showed how they were planning to start a war by whatever means necessary. It is my unalterable decision to squash Czechoslovakia by military means in the near future. It is the job of the political leaders to bring about the military and politically suitable moment. The primary defense of the sanctions.
So the documental thing they know, people. So if you don't want to know now, that's why Bill Gates have dead. Bill Gates have got prison. Because if you look on Bill Gates' website now, you see it mark depopulation world agenda for 2021-2030. So he already put the plan, and then we already document everything what Andrew Wallen said on social media. So Andrew Wallen can't escape. It is impossible. So either he will face world violation, or the people on the land are going to make a thing called citizen arrest on him, and Marcus Garvey done talks a politician head go roll on King Street. And I watch a video this morning where Rasta man get mad and pop off him cutlass and say him got the bank go dry him money. And anybody tell him to put on a mask to kill himself, him go chop off them head and anything what happen after. I see a video like that. I see another video where this man say him now got in bed and climb on a light post and say, bro, God go suck your mother. Come take me off for this, man, I got my bed. So the people him start get frustrated. A man send me a video again with about 200 man tell Andrew for go suck him mother, and me myself tell Andrew for go suck him mother. And I am a man of God. Because suck your mother is not a bad word. Suck your mother is a thing what Jamaican tell you or Maroon tell you when them tell you said you're doing wrong. So it's not a bad word, it's not a disrespect word. It's a word for putting in your place. Because everyone suck their mother. But when a man tell you to suck back your mother again, that show say, yeah, move like a baby now. Yeah, do play a baby movement. So if you don't know what suck your mother mean in a Jamaica, it mean when you're doing wrong. It mean when you start the baby things. The man say, boy, go suck your mother. You say, pay foolish, you say, go on with. Hey, girl, go suck your mother. You know, she say, you want to kill off the people, them. That for sure say you do evil things and you do wrongful things when a man or a woman tell you to go suck your mother. Or you disrespect them. And them say you're going to a picnic because you're going to picnic with that disrespect them. So them say go suck your mother. and move for yourself. You say you're fool, stupidness you keep up. Hey boy, move for yourself. You say you want to make the people them dead. Hey boy, move for yourself. You understand? So enough of you don't know what suck your mother mean. So me tell you what suck your mother mean, people. And the people them is doing a lot of suck your mother lately.
Was that they were only made illegal after the crimes had been committed. But the prosecution countered by stating that the first person to be sentenced for murder could just as easily have argued that nobody had ever been sentenced for murder, so why should they? They argued that some crimes are so universally immoral that it shouldn't require a precedent. One of the defendants, Albert Speer, realized that the prosecution, the Allied powers, and the judges wanted to hear an apology, an admission of wrongdoing, an expression of repentance, and so he simply gave them one. He took personal responsibility for the crimes he and his country had committed. While Speer was responsible for ordering the use of hundreds of thousands of slave laborers, he himself was only sentenced to 20 years in prison. He was released in 1966 and died in 1981. Now that the prosecution had presented that there was indeed a common conspiracy against peace and certain types of people, they continued with the greater atrocities of the war. They showed a documentary about the concentration camps, which I will not show here because I do not want any of my audience to involuntarily see the horrific acts depicted in there.
So the hospital them now, people, at them at the new concentration camp. You understand? Them use the hospitals as the people them going there now, them suffer the people them, and they make the people them dead off. And them not take care of the people them, so enough hospital, them turn them in a concentration camp. And if you believe a lie, I'm just going to show you a small piece quickly. And then we get back to the video. So Andrew Holness, all of the doctor them now, so when the people them come in there, don't give them no treatment, make them suffer. Yes, and so the hospital them now, people, is a new concentration camp. Believe it or not, the hospital them is a new concentration camp. Yes, son. So, hold on there. Before we go, sit the man here. So you see it? You see the man on the light post? Yeah, the man that this up Andrew Holness him called Bro God. So so me showing the people say me no need to tell a lie. Anything when me talk, I say it go. You understand? So the people them get vexed. The people them start cuss bad word now. You understand? The people them start get mad. I look for the one what the people them kill off the people in the hospital now. So if you're in an African hospital, avoid it. See it here? Look how them have the people in the hospital in Margadon, concentration camp. This is a Spanish Town hospital. See there? Look there. People in the field weeks and not get no food. And them ban every camera out of the hospital. It's a Jamaica people, Spanish Town hospital. I don't know if since we released the video, them either kill them people or them start take care of the people them. So the hospital them now become the new concentration camp. See it here? So the people of Margadon.
Remember to keep it on your face. I'm coming to you. You and you next. So were you on oxygen? Yeah. You next. You. I'm coming to help. Coming to help.
This is Jamaica people. So I don't need to know lie. But now to the thing. So make sure to say at the hospital them at the new concentration camp. Yes, son. Back to the Nuremberg trial now, people. I will have all of the documents them on the Nuremberg trial, people. So nobody believe say nothing no go escape.
If you want to see the evidence, it is available on the English we show here because I do not want any of my audience to involuntarily see the horrific acts depicted in them. If you do want to see the evidence, it is available on the English Wikipedia page on the Nuremberg trials, and I will leave a link in the description. This film showed the horrors of the concentration camps, the piles of bodies, the gas chambers, the unimaginable suffering. People in the courtroom cried. Some even fainted. The defense of these men on trial could largely be summed up as, "I was just following orders." The prosecution deconstructed that argument, stating that men who commit crimes cannot plea as a defense that they committed them in uniform. Military men are not above and beyond the moral requirements that apply to others, incapable of exercising moral judgment on their own. They pointed out that another German general, Erwin Rommel, had been ordered to kill any commandos that he had or would capture. But Rommel had burnt the order, showing that even a high-ranking general was able to exercise moral judgment and disobey immoral orders.
All right.
As the trial progressed,
You step on the knives. Someone hear the part of good. This is sure the police them now and the militaries them said the whole of them a create crime, although orders on get, because see it show say one of the big top general them, Hitler give him orders to go kill off the people them innocently, and him take the orders and burn it and tell Hitler them say it go against the constitution, and Hitler them have to just left him and go behind him and go to another general. What take the bait and that general there, you're going to say one to him. So that show say, you the police them, when only get the orders for go out, only get the constitution because Andrew Wallace is settled up for dead enough. Because Andrew Wallace done buy 6 helicopter already. What a prime minister do buy 6 helicopter? Check it out. 6 helicopter one prime minister buy for himself. And only there not even can buy a bicycle. And only do all of the dirty work in the streets. So this show you say the general get the orders for go kill the people them, and them show you so say every one of the soldier them get locked up and get tried and get sentenced to death. And enough of them depend. It's orders with they take, and the man and the judge said no. You as a soldier or as a police should have known so that Nuremberg trial has shown everything where got them from the doctors them, from the media company them, from the judge and from the lawyers, the judges them, that are the court people them, who like the judge were here and say she was lock up. I'm dying for she herself come for me. I know I died for that judge that herself come for me. I died for when I up on the road and Andrew Wallace himself come for try to kidnap me. And see if I up and spot me deal with him. Because you see, through more time, we know that some of the police them don't read the constitution. So we know that when them out there, them checks out them job them do. Because they want to do them job good and nothing wrong with that. That's why I tell the police them say, you go read the constitution. Don't make them say you go do nothing that is unconstitution. Else you go in the trouble. And then them go fire you or lock you up in a jail without going any pay and no pension. Them do it regular too you when you get sense for once in their life. So this is what people we are showing now. So this is going to show you say even the soldier them and the police them go up, get locked up and get hung in the Nuremberg trial. Because they said, yo, we were just taking